Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Alright, welcome back to Tim Friend. We're looking at these cute little scarabs. They're floating around, they're hovering. They're probably just little friendly guys, right? Everything's friendly if it's a Necron. Scarabs detected. Source data surfacing. What do you gotta say, Redditus? No life forms detected. Area safe. Continue forward. Redditus, verify your cogitators, then tell me what surfaced from Magos Racex cogitators. What surfaced from Magos Racex cogitators. Alright. Scarabs of an unknown Xenos race. Biology. Synthetic. Possible artificial intelligence. Once specimens gathered, AI theory equals false. Personal recording. Weeks of study show there are many variants of Scarab, each with their own roles within the Xenos economy and architecture. Able to build and deconstruct anything they encountered, they're able to repair other units within their species with lightning speed. Be warned, they are deadly in large swarms. They're like a little support swarm of Scarabs. It appears the machine spirit is with us. We've been able to access some more of Resac's data that we thought was corrupt. It's because I skipped the opening cutscene. I'm sorry about that. I should have given it so we have more context about the game. I'm sorry. It must be due to us recording these Xenos forms that the machine spirit has blessed us with access to these cogitator records. It's unsure why he would lock this under a synthetic proximity encryption. Alright, so we got Scarabs over here. Get a cogitator point from that because we auto get them because we're cool like that. First the destroyer, then we got the servitor, that's perfect. Then we got this guy, that's fine. And all the way down to there. Okay, I mean, let's deploy a servitor here because our destroyer's really ponzoring our bonezors. Gamers. The more chaff we can throw in his way, the better before we take him down. Let's move our servitor here. I give him 5 across the face with the machine spirit. That goes up to 4 to 5 damage. That's amazing. And then he can just chill, I think. Oh no, let's have him walk over here. Because we can have our friend Menarius shoot it with his pistol. Pachoo! Right, buddy? Pachoo. You got it. And then we can use the servo skull to check out the stats of this friend. He's got energy armor. That's unfortunate. And we'll use our omniscient axe, our power axe, to take a chunk out of that little thing jam. And then we'll start rolling over here. Actually, I think we're gonna go towards the back. The better to try to flank the destroyer. I don't know if we can pin it down entirely, but at the very least we can get it so that it can't just run backwards away from us. And we'll chill out there. Scarab rolls around. Our servitor gets an opportunity attack against it, and apparently chunks out like half of its HP, which is pretty nice. Ooh, it does acid damage. That's just like the Xenorite Mechadendrite we saw earlier. That's cool. So we will slap it in response. You can see it does question mark damage because it has unknown HP and armor, but in my experience the Scarabs have pretty much jack shit for either one. Roll up with our servitor, not quite get there. Takes 1 damage at the end of his turn for the acid. And we roll over to our shoot friend. We can roll up. We can burp grossly. Next physical attack deals 3 damage. But we'll shoot with machine spirit twice on this destroyer. Hopefully this will do enough damage that whatever opportunity attacks it triggers will be able to finish it off. And then let's use our skull. We can also use our skull to get cognition points from faraway sources. Very nice. Look at that +1 cognition. I usually like to do it to determine stats so I'm not wasting my time. Eventually we will get other abilities that we can use our servo skulls for, like buffing our troops, which is badical. Alright. Now that the destroyer is down, the objective changes to kill all enemies. This seems pretty simple, but the destroyer is joined by yet another Necron warrior. Necron warrior. Which is a bummer for me, because I just used my freaking skull to get all the information. Alright, let's roll. Oh, there's also another scarab over here. How irritating. I didn't even see it. Give it a smack, my servitor friend. It's not quite the amount of damage I desired you to do, but you know, sometimes things aren't as good. You can't always get what you want. It's there's a whole song about it. Use our pistol, because we're no longer in melee, because you can't be in melee with a corpse. You can just be in melee range of a corpse. We'll roll over here with our Magos Menarius. Alright, so the machine spirit of the power axe destroys energy armor and physical armor. So this will reduce his energy armor, which is shown up here as the blue shield, just like the healthcare service. I'll reduce it to 1, which is pretty sweet. Let's use this Cant of the Craft to buff our next physical damage attack by 3, just so we can take a nice, healthy chunk out of the Xeno Warrior, his Necron. And we'll chill out right in front of him, so he'll walk away and get poked by our opportunity attack and hopefully die. Hopefully. Big hopes. The scarabs roll up. They're not quite as fast as they want themselves to be. Let's use our pistol to shoot this guy. The cool thing about these specific pistols, they're called Phosphor Blast pistols, right? Yeah, Phosphor Blast, is that when you shoot them, it reveals their statistics, like permanently. It just shows you their statistics, which is pretty fucking sweet, if I may say so myself. However, they do very little. They do little damage, and that's sort of like the only thing these pistols do is reveal statistics. Where like other pistols might do like area damage or just more damage. All the pistols do is reveal the stats, which you can do with the servo skull, and you don't necessarily want to waste the Phosphor Blast pistol on something that has even like 1 energy armor, because then it'll probably do 0 damage. Alright, let's roll over to here. We will... Yeah, we're gonna just smack this console. Give it a smack. I don't care about you, because that reduces the level of awakening by 2 if we destroy the consoles that we scan. Very nice. Our friend Menarius gets a heal. Let's shoot. We can't quite get to that man. So let's roll up to here and smack him with the axe, because he's got that nasty, nasty armor. Gives us a cognition point. Looks like we crit, so that just gets rid of his body entirely. And we'll roll over here. We'll shoot him point blank, basically, because you can interrupt your movement at any time to do your stuff. And then just roll up into melee with him so that we'll get the opportunity attack. I love that, by the way. I love it. It feels really good to be able to game the system in this way. I really think the opportunity attack, melee, ranged, etc. system is very fun to use. So that guy got obliterated by my opportunity attack. The Servitor looks like he dealt 1 damage with his opportunity attack, which is not great. But the Scarab goes after the Servitor, which is very nice, because they are cheap as fuck to replace, if I'm remembering correctly. Unfortunately, we will get an opportunity attack if we just bail from here, so we're going to just delay the turn and then end the turn, which is unfortunate, but we do what we gotta. Alright, Menarius heals himself slightly. Thank you for the that. Let's roll over here. We can get there with a cog point. Cogitator point, cog point. Looks like a little cog. There's a connection. I'd swear it. We'll shoot it with the Phosphor Blast pistol. Okay, it's got 1 HP. Looks like we did 2 damage to it, so maybe its HP is just 1-to-1 with the number of bodies in its little swarm. Roll over to it and just give it a smack, give a 5 across the face to get rid of its ding-dang existence. Yeah, feels good. Get cognition. No threat remaining. Look at all this shit. It's thematic as fuck. These scene transitions, all this dialogue, it's thematic, and it doesn't feel like it's like a blatant rip-off of other shit. It's not as common to see these sort of roboid, biomechanical type shit in games as it is to see Space Marines. I mean, like, literally the concept of Space Marine has become like a blanket term for people like Master Chief and fucking Marcus Phoenix and shit like that, because they're like buff buff dudes who get a lot of armor and they shoot big gun, go loud, wow, like that kind of deal. But the Mechanicus they're weird, and the way they interact with each other and with aliens is weird, and really shows some of the cool stuff about this universe. All right, next time on Tim Friend, we'll do another mission. Yeah, we'll hopefully have even less casualties, because wow, that Necron Destroyer really took some chunks out of my servitors. But whatever, that's what they're for. All right, bye everybody.
We're Tim Friend.